Welcome to the SoberQ podcast. Hi, my name's Denise and I'm an alcoholic. My sobriety date is March 15th, 1983. My question was, what are some personal examples of having no defense against the first drink from step one topic? For me, when I thought about this, my experience of having no defense against the first drink was I was never able to manage or control my drinking. If I tried to switch drinks, if I tried to drink less, if I tried to monitor my drinks, if I tried to in any way alter my intake, I was never successful. The other thing for me was I was never able to predict the outcome. I never seemed to have a defense. I never seemed to be able to have any control over either of these things, either managing the intake or once I actually drank, I never had any control or could ever predict the outcome. So for me, the other thing I had no defense against with the drink is I could never say no, no matter what. And that was primarily because of the mental obsession. If I was not physically drinking at the time, I was mentally thinking about the drinking. So for me, the disease centered in my mind. Yes, I had the physical part and I had the physical craving after the first drink and continued to drink nonstop. However, where my real problem was centered in the mind with the mental obsession. So whether I was physically taking that alcohol on that particular day or not, I had no defense against the mental obsession. And I think the last thing for me on this question is I never had any defense against the blackouts. So for me, I myself had no defense at all. It had to be a power greater than myself that would free me from this mental obsession, that would remove that mental obsession, that would remove the inability to try to control and to surrender to the disease and to surrender to my alcoholism. It was only a higher power. It was only, regular attendance to meetings for me, which was 12-step, and the value of connections with another alcoholic every day. And as my sobriety date reflects, I've been at this 39 years, and every day for 39 years, I've always connected with another alcoholic. And so without that connection with another alcoholic to remind me of my illness, to remind me that it's always going to end up the same way and eventually fatal. It will never end up any better than it did. The only defense for me on that is a higher power. Personally, I have no defense against any of it. I am completely powerless over controlling any of these aspects of this disease. If you would like to share your experience on a recovery question, visit the SoberQ podcast website at soberq.com. Thanks for listening.